Welcome to Sports Talk.
Hello and welcome. This is Nick from TONT Sports. And today we're going over the Detroit Lions salary review and off-season moves for 2022. Dan Campbell, the knee biter. I love this guy. I straight out, I think this guy is a hell of a coach. I said it in my video a long time ago. If you go back and watch my coaching grades video from last year, I had him ranked as one of my favorite coaches. He's a motivator. He gets people wanting to play for him. Is he a strategist? Does he come up with amazing offensive or defensive schemes? No, he doesn't. But I'll be honest with you, he's a leader among men. He can lead a group of men very far. I feel like if they can get talent around this guy, he will make them run through a wall. He truly will. Okay, so this guy right here, I'm a huge fan of his. I personally thought his success wouldn't be great, and again, I said that I think he's a hell of a coach. I said I don't know how much he's going to succeed in the NFL because the roster is not the greatest. I think you guys can kind of agree with that. I mean, for the love of God, you got rid of Stafford, you bring in Jared Goff, but I'll be honest with you, 3-13-1, not bad, especially that you tied the Pittsburgh Steelers. You see this team just play with grit. And that's something that, again, a lot of teams don't play with. So this is a mock offseason, a mock free agency, and a mock draft all built into one. So let's hop right into this thing, and let's get started. Here you go. You got cap space, $21 million for the Detroit Lions right now this year. Here you go. The guys that you see right now are currently under contract with this team. The guys in green, if you cut them, you save money. The guys in red, if you cut them, you lose money. So real fast, let's just play this real fast. If you were to cut Amani or Warrior, you would save $2.6 million. If you were to cut Romeo Okwara, which I know you won't do, you will lose $1 million. So it makes no sense at all whatsoever. So again, look at this slide. Let me know what you guys think. If you cut anybody, really, there's not really many people on this slide that are taking up a lot of cap space. You got Will Harris taking up 2.5, Warrior taking up 2.6, and Vaitai taking up 3.5. But again, in my opinion, it's really nobody's really worth cutting according to at least this list here. The next slide will show you guys the guys that are currently due to be free agents or that you may let walk in free agency. Here we are. Here are your notable losses. But first things first, I got to give a huge shout out to the one and only, the guy that makes this slide possible, our numbers guy, Noah, the knee biter Thompson. Again, without this guy, I truly don't know what we would do. So here we go. First, got things first. Edge rusher Charles Harris, who wants a 3-year, $27 million deal, and he played 81% of the snaps this year. And the next guy's free safety Tracy Walker. He's expected contract a 2-year, $9 million deal, and he plays 71.6% of the snaps. So now let's hop into our potential targets. Here are our potential targets, okay? So estimated cap space is $21 million. We got you guys cutting Trey Flowers, which is going to save you $10.4 million, which puts you up at $31.4 million in estimated cap space available. Our signings, we got you signing Charles Harris to a 3-year, $27 million deal, which is a $9 million cap hit. Also bring in wide receiver DJ Chark to a 3-year, $39.9 million deal, which is a $13.3 million cap hit. And last but not least, bringing in safety Jabril Peppers to a 1-year, $5.5 million deal, which is a $5.5 million cap hit. With all these signings, it would cost you $27.8 million, which will leave you with $3.6 million in estimated cap space available. Your needs: quarterback, wide receiver, defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, cornerback, safety. Well, this is what we got you guys doing, okay? First things first, we get you re-signing edge rusher Charles Harris, and we get you signing DJ Chark to fill in that wide receiver need, and we get you signing Jabril Peppers to fill in that safety need. Now, there's a lot of things going on here. When you look at your roster, you really don't need an edge rusher, okay? You got Okwara, you got Christian Harris, who I believe had like 8 or 9 sacks this year. To me, the defensive line is not a terrible thing here. But there is a guy named Aiden Hutchinson. And I know you guys will love to get Aiden Hutchinson. The thing is, does he fill in the biggest need on this team? And I don't know if you can say he does. Edge rusher is a premium position. Maybe you, at the second overall pick, is it the biggest need on this team? No. So I could see you guys maybe possibly trading down, maybe acquiring more draft capital because it would really help you guys. Or maybe you sit there, you draft Aiden Hutchinson, or you sit there and you draft someone like Kyle Hamilton, who is a really, really big-time threat. The guy can play big nickel. He can play slot corner. He can play he can play safety. He is just a phenomenal player, a sensational athlete. Same thing with Aiden Hutchinson. I understand that. But the question is Aiden Hutchinson the biggest need on this team? And I can't say he truly is, especially if you bring back a guy like Charles Harris at the edge position. So right now, first round pick, we got you guys bringing in Kyle Hamilton to fill in that need. Because again, it's not like the NBA where you can just take the best guy available every single year and eventually it'll pan out. The NFL, you got 22 starting positions on offense and defense. You got to fill in the needs. You can't just draft. You can't. You got 5 great edge rushers. You're gonna be paying one of them a crazy amount of money, and it's not worth it. So you want to really fill in the needs that you have. So Kyle Hamilton, the first round pick, is also the second first round pick. We get you guys bringing in Christian Harris, the linebacker. And then the second round, we get you guys bringing in Devontae Wyatt. Now, this guy, his draft capital has been rising like crazy now, considering he ran a great 40 like Jordan Davis. So, again, in the second round, you're bringing in Devontae Wyatt. And in the third round, bringing in JoJo Domann. JoJo Domann is a linebacker. So that fills in most of your needs here. You fill in a safety need, an edge need, a defensive tackle need, and another linebacker need. Before the round, we have no idea what you guys are going to do yet, but let's hop into the 2022-2023 expected depth chart. Here you are. Here's your team. And look, honestly, you guys are not looking bad here at all. So let me go over the colors. Orange means re-sign. You're re-signing Charles Harris. Green means signing. You're signing DJ Chark and Jabril Peppers. And yellow means placeholder. These are the guys that you can look to replace. According to PFF, Amani Oruwariye did not have the greatest coverage grade last year, but he did have a few interceptions. I remember watching him. He was had a bunch. And look, you don't really have any more placeholders. The team played pretty solid, I'm going to be honest, all the way through. You got 2 good edge rushers, Julian Oduwara and Charles Harris. Do you really need Aiden Hutchinson? Maybe you let Harris walk and you bring in Hutchinson, but then you're wasting a draft pick on a position that maybe you bring in another safety in free agency. It's just that there's not many out there. So to me, bringing back Charles Harris, a guy that played good in the system last year, and bringing in a hell of a safety in Kyle Hamilton, if you have to trade down or whatever they got to do, is probably a really good move. Then you bring in, like I said, your draft picks are in light blue. So Kyle Hamilton in light blue, Devontae Wyatt, Christian Harris, and JoJo Domann. Overall, this roster is not bad. I can see you guys going from 3 wins to 6 or 7 wins with a team like this. Then maybe you build up your receiving core next year. Again, Amon Ross St. Brown and DJ Chark's a good start. Maybe you get a really good slot guy. I can see you guys winning 6 really to 8 wins if you were to make these moves. 6 to 8 wins. Maybe you also pick up another first round or second round pick because you're trading back. Maybe if you wanted to get Hamilton, or you sit there and you just take him because you don't want him to fly off the board. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really love you guys, like this team. I really love the Detroit Lions. I love the fan base. You guys are hard-nosed football fans, and the team's hard-nosed football players. Dan Campbell's bringing back the Detroit in Detroit, Motor City, man. I love this team. I truly do. I'm a Raiders fan, so look, we started off for years too, so I really wish nothing but the best for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. We are Bill Petters.